Have you noticed how the scenery in rural America is changing? Cattleman and Cattleman reporter Marvin Kokash had a chance to take a tour of northeastern Colorado to meet one of rural America's newest neighbors.
The sights, the sounds are changing across rural America. Whether you are traveling down the highway and see the enormous cargo being transported, or look across the horizon at the mesmerizing blades, wind energy is a part of America's future. In northeast Colorado, you'll find one of the nation's newest wind energy projects. When completed, the project will have over 450 wind towers. Local farmers and ranchers are welcoming their new neighbors.
My granddad homesteaded here in the late 1800s, and then my dad took over and I took over. My brother worked here for quite some time, and we managed to keep the ranch in order and keep everything going here.
And for this fourth-generation family farm, wind towers are becoming a part of their life.
Yeah, we're getting wind towers now. Supposedly they should have them in here by the end of September, but they're full-scale working on the roads and stuff right now for the towers, and it will be a large help for the boys, because I don't know, the way the farming ranching business has been unstable, and so these wind towers will be a definite help for the community and also the boys.
Construction on a project of this kind also brings graders, dozers, trucks, and other supporting equipment to the farm.
They're building roads right now, just south of my corrals in here in the grassland and stuff, and been a great bunch of guys to work with, and they've respected the landowner and the wishes that we have as far as where they put accesses and stuff. So it's been a real good relationship with all that's involved.
The finished wind tower is an engineering marvel of its own, with a relatively small footprint of just 14 feet in diameter, plus access roads. Cattle farming and wind towers can live well together. These 2.3 megawatt towers are over 400 feet tall from the tip of the blade to the ground. Each blade is over 180 feet long. To support this 70-ton structure, 400 cubic yards of concrete are poured. Each tower will generate enough power to support over 900 homes. The estimated cost per tower is $1.5 million. This clean energy is also good for the rural economy.
It's good economics for us as landowners that are able to get the generators, for what they, pay on a yearly basis for that. It also is really good for the county, as far as, if you have a mill for a tax base, and fire departments get a certain amount, and other parts of the county that have a tax base that they go off of. So there's a large amount of money that is generated off of the generators that divvies out to the different tax entities. So I'm a board member of the fire district down here, and we can see in the next few years that it's going to help us immensely, possibly be able to upgrade our fire trucks and do some things for our community center that's tied in with our, and then, long-term effect, it's going to, possibly help me out as a farmer, but it's also going to help my kids out and their grandkids, and be able to keep some money back, and maybe hopefully be able to set up a college trust fund for my grandson, and those kind of things. So, and it's good all the way around.
While parts of this project are still under construction, others have already had first-hand experience with their new surroundings.
Well, it's meant a lot to the taxes for a piece of land. It's meant a lot to the taxes for our homes, and not only just in the Peets community, but throughout the whole Logan County area. People in Sterling even are benefiting because of their lower taxes on their housing, and it's helped in the school districts all the way around. So it's helped us all the way around in taxes, basically, along with the revenue coming off of the towers.
As farmers and ranchers continue to look for ways to increase revenue, wind energy is becoming a more viable option.
Actually, the wind towers have helped a lot of people to basically help that revenue income that has been kind of short here in the last 8 to 10 years.
The new income streams also benefit local communities. Contributions from the energy company and supporting contractors have built a new community center, supported schools, and other projects are in the works in Peets, Colorado.
I just, you know, I like it out here, and, you know, things are going to change. And you know, some people move out into the country because it's wide open at sea, and this is just a changing world. And it's, you know, it's something my kids are going to have to get used to more than I. But I've talked with my kids, and, you know, they're for it. It says, you know, we know it's going to change, but we know the benefits that are going to be out there for everybody. You know, not only for us, but for the other people. That it's kind of the trickle-down effect. You know, what we produce out here will go somewhere else to hopefully make life better for someone else.
For NCBA's Cattleman to Cattleman, I'm Marvin Kokash.
Wind energy is a growing part of many rural economies. To learn more about wind energy, visit cattlemantocattleman.org.